Hello everyone, welcome back to a new session, my dear students. Okay, yes, so we can start with our first question. So let me read the question. It's given that the sine of the angle between the straight line, x minus 2 by 3 is equal to 3 minus y by minus 4, so that is equal to z minus 4 by 5, and the plane is, the equation of the plane is given as 2x minus 2y, yes, 2x minus 2y plus z is equal to 5. So for this question, we need to find sine of the angle, we need to find the sine of the angle. Straight line is given us, straight line. So that is given us, in the question it's given us x minus 2 by 3. X minus 2 by 3 is equal to 3 minus y by 4. So that is minus 4. So that is equal to z minus 4 divided by 5. Okay, so this is the equation of a straight line that is already given this question. And the next is equation of the plane. So this is the equation of straight line. Yes, so this is the equation of the straight line and this is the equation of the plane. Equation of the plane. So the equation of the plane is given us. It is given us 2x minus 2y plus z is equal to 5. So this is the equation of the plane that is given in this question. Okay, so from this one, first of all, we need to find the sine of the angle between the straight line and the plane. So this is a question. Okay, so from this, that means from the equation of the straight line, we can write. So let me write the equation of straight line once again. The equation of the line is, x minus 2 by 3 is equal to, x minus 2 by 3 is equal to y minus 3 by 4. So that is equal to z minus 4 by 5. So hereafter we can write this line. This line is parallel to the vector, This line is parallel to vector B. That is B vector. So that is equal to, we can write B vector from this 3, 4, 5. We can write it as 3i cap plus 4j cap plus 5k cap. Okay, and from equation of plane, we know that equation of the plane is given in the question. From this, we can write the normal to the plane. Normal to the plane so that is equal to normal to the plane. Yes, this is B vector and the normal to the plane is equal to n vector. Okay, so that is n vector, that is equal to 2i cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. Okay, so the normal to the plane n vector is equal to 2i cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. So this is B and this is n. That means this is B vector, n vector. So in the question they are asking us to find the sine of the angle between the straight line and the plane. So that is equal to, hereafter we can write sine theta, the sine of the angle, sine theta. So that is equal to modulus of, yes, b vector dot n vector, b vector dot n vector divided by modulus of b vector, into n vector. Yes. So this is the formula, sine theta, sine of the angle between the line and the plane. So this is the formula, sine theta is equal to b vector dot n vector divided by modulus of b vector into n vector. We can substitute the value. We know that b vector is equal to, let me write the b vector once again, b vector, so that is equal to 3i cap plus 4j cap plus 5k cap. Okay, so this is the b vector, and the next is n vector. What is n vector? N vector is equal to 2i cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. Okay, 2i cap minus 2j cap, 2i cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. This is n vector. Okay, so we know that this is the formula, sine theta, sine of the angle between this line and the plane, that is equal to modulus of b vector dot n vector divided by modulus of b vector dot n vector divided by modulus of b vector into modulus of n vector. So hereafter we can substitute the values here. So while we are substituting here, we will get sine theta is equal to modulus of b vector. So what is b vector? 3i cap plus 4j cap plus 5k cap into 2i cap, yes, 2i cap minus 2j cap plus k cap, all divided by, yes, all divided by modulus of b vector. So modulus of b vector means root of 9. Yes, 9 plus 3 square. We know that 3 square is equal to 9 and 4 square is equal to 60 and 5 square, so that is equal to 25. 25 into root of which one? Into root of n cap, because it is modulus, right? So modulus of n vector means root of this. So that is 2 square, 4 minus 2 square, minus 2 the whole square, that is 4 plus 1. In the next step, we can write sine theta, that is equal to modulus of, okay, yes, sine theta is equal to modulus of, look at here, just multiply 3 into 2 I cap, 3 into 2, 6, okay, so 6 minus, this is modulus, right? So sine theta is equal to 6 minus 8 plus 5 divided by, what about this one? This is equal to 15, root 15 into, yes, root 9. Root 15 into root 9. Root 9. Okay, so on simplifying this, so hereafter we can simplify this. So on simplifying this, yes, so if you are going to simplify this, we will get sine theta is equal to, what is that? Sine theta is equal to, if you are going to simplify this, we will get 1 by 5 root 2, 1 by 5 root 2. So that is, hereafter we can remove this root 2, that is, I am going to multiply the numerator and denominator by root 2. Okay, so it will become here 5 into 2, because root 2 into root 2, we know that root 2 into root 2, the value is 10. So that is equal to 1 by 5 into 2, and here the numerator is root 2. So that means root 2 divided by 10. Root 2 divided by 10. So that is sine theta. That is sine theta. So for this question, the correct answer is yes. So here option A is the correct answer. So what is option A? Option A is root 2 divided by 10 is the correct answer for this one, for the first question. Okay, so now we can move to the second question, my dears. So the second question is that if a line makes an angle of pi by 3 with each of x and y axis, then the acute angle made by z axis is. We need to find the acute angle. So what is acute angle? We know that acute angle is angle less than 90 degree is known as acute angle, isn't it? So angle less than 90 is known as acute angle, and angle greater than 90 is known as obtuse angle. Okay, so in this question, if a line makes an angle of pi by 3 with each of x and y axis, then the acute angle made by z axis is. Okay, so first of all, we can write from the given we can write alpha is equal to beta, because it's given that it makes a, yes, it's given that the line makes an angle of pi by 3 with each of x and y axis, so given alpha is equal to beta, so that is equal to pi by 3. Alpha, that is equal to beta, so it is equal to pi by 3. Okay, so in the next step, let the acute angle made by z axis, be gamma. Okay, that is equal to gamma. So hereafter we can write the sum of square of direction cosine. We know that the sum of squares of the direction cosines is 1. Okay, so cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to cos square gamma is equal to 1. Cos square gamma, that is equal to 1. Okay, so hereafter cos square alpha, what is the value of cos square alpha? Alpha beta is equal to pi by 3. So for which value? So that is for 1 by 2. Okay, so in the next step, on the next line, we can write cos square alpha. So that is equal to 1 by 2 the whole square. Plus cos square beta. What is the value of cos square beta? Again 1 by 2 the whole square. Plus cos square alpha. Alpha, beta, gamma. Then cos square gamma. We don't know cos square gamma, so we can write cos square gamma is equal to 1. Okay, so on the next step, 1 by 2 the whole square. So what is that? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. Cos square gamma is equal to 1. Okay, so on the next, in the next step, we can substitute here. This is equal to 1. So which implies cos square gamma. So that is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so from this we can write cos square gamma is equal to, from this one we can write cos square gamma. So that is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means cos gamma. What is cos gamma? Cos gamma is equal to, this is not R, cos gamma. Yes. So cos gamma is equal to, this is gamma. Yes, cos gamma. So that will be equal to plus or minus 1 by root 2. Plus or minus 1 by root 2. Which implies gamma is equal to, Gamma is equal to pi by 4. Pi by 4. Okay, gamma is equal to pi by 4. Therefore, we can write therefore gamma is acute angle. Gamma is acute. Therefore, gamma is acute angle. Okay, so for this question, look at the options. Which is the correct one? So we got to answer like gamma is equal to pi by 4. Gamma is equal to pi by 4. So that is the second option. That means option B is the correct answer for this question. Now we can move on to another question. So the question is that the corner points of the feasible region determined by the system of linear constraints are given as 0, 3, 1, 1 and 3, 0. Let Z is equal to, it's given that let Z is equal to, we can write Z is equal to, it's already given Z is equal to Px plus Qy. Let Z is equal to Px plus Qy. And where PQ greater than 0, the condition is given that PQ that is greater than 0. Okay, the condition on P and Q so that the minimum of Z occurs at, it's already given the minimum of Z occurs at, the minimum of Z occurs, the minimum of Z occurs at 3, 0 and 1, 1. So already given the minimum of Z occurs at 3, 0 and 1, 1. Okay, so in the question, the condition on P and Q, the condition on P and Q so that the minimum of Z occurs at 3, 0 and 1, 1. So we need to find the condition. Look at the options. You can see the first one is P is equal to Q is the first option. P is equal to Q is the first one. Second one, P is equal to 2Q is the second option. And third one, P is equal to Q by 2 is the third option. And the fourth one, P is equal to 3Q is the fourth option. Okay, so hereafter, after this, given corners are, first of all, we can write the given corners. Yes. So the given corners are 0, 3, given corners are 0, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 0, 0, 3, 1, 1, 3, 0. So the given corners are 0, 3, 1, 1, 3, 0. Okay, so it's already given Z is equal to Px plus Qy. Okay, so hereafter we can find the values of Z at 3, 0. We can find the values of Z at 3, 0. So that means at 3, 0, the value of Z is equal to, at 3, 0, the value of Z is equal to, what is Z? Let me write Z once again. Z is equal to, it's given that Px plus Qy. This is Z. Px plus Qy is Z. So if you are going to substitute X is equal to 3 and X is equal to 3 and Y is equal to 0, we will get Z is equal to 3P. Okay, and the next is at 1, 1, if you are going to substitute the value of X is equal to 1 and Y is equal to 1 here, if you are going to substitute X is equal to 1 and Y is equal to 1 here, we will get Z is equal to P plus Q. Z is equal to P plus Q. Okay, so it's already given the question that it is given that the minimum of Z occurs at 3, 0 and 1, 1. It's already given the question. Okay, yes. So in the next line, it is given that minimum of Z. Okay, so the minimum of Z occurs, minimum of Z occurs at 3, 0, yes, it is 3, 0 and 1, 1. So hereafter we can write, it is minimum occurs at 3, 0 and 1, 1. So we can equate this, right? We can equate the RHS of this at 3, 0 and 1, 1. So that is equal to, we can write 3P is equal to P plus Q. 3P is equal to P plus Q. Okay, so from this, we can move this P to the left hand side. So 3P minus P, so that is equal to 2P. So 2p is equal to q. Therefore, we can write p is equal to, hereafter we can write p is equal to q by 2. P is equal to q by 2. Again, look at the options. Look at the 4 options. So which is the correct one? You can see option C. Yes, option C is the correct one. That means the value of p is equal to q by 2. The value of p will be equal to q by 2. Yes, the value of p is equal to q by 2. This is the correct answer for this question. Okay, so the next question is that the feasible region of an LPP is shown in the figure. Linear programming is shown in the figure. So if Z is equal to, it's already given, the feasible region of an LPP is shown in the figure if Z is equal to 11x plus 7y. Z is equal to 11x plus 7y. Then the maximum value of Z occurs at. We need to find the maximum value of Z occurs. So the maximum value of Z occurs at. Maximum of Z occurs at. Okay, so you can see the graph there. Okay, you can also see the graph on the question. Okay, so on the graph you can see one line shows x plus y is equal to 5 and the another shows x plus 3y is equal to 9. So while we are moving on to the answer side, we can write the y-intercept of Yes, so the y-intercept of x plus y, the y-intersect of x plus y is equal to 5. That is 0, 5. Y-intersect of x plus y, that is equal to 5, is 0, 5, and the y-intercept of Yes, the y-intercept of x plus 3y, that is equal to 9 is 0, 3. Okay, so hereafter look at the graph. The intersection point of x plus y is equal to 5 and x plus 3y is equal to 9 is. Okay, so on solving this, so we will get the intersection point of these two lines is 3, 2. Okay, so we can write the intersection point. Yes, the intersection point. Yes, intersection point of x plus y is equal to 5 and x plus 3y is equal to 9 is. Okay, so on solving this we will get, that is, we know that x plus y is equal to 5 and the next is x plus 3y is equal to 9. X plus 3y is equal to 9. Okay, so first of all we can find which are the coordinates x and y. Okay, so I'm going to subtract, this is 1 and 2. So 2 minus 1 means we will get 2y is equal to 2y on the left hand side, 2y is equal to 4. So from this we can write y is equal to, which implies y is equal to 2. Okay, so hereafter just substitute the value of y is here. So that is x plus. On substituting the value of y is equal to 2 on the equation 1, we will get x plus 2 is equal to 5. So from this we will get x is equal to 3. So simply we can write the intersection point of x plus y is equal to 5 and x plus 3y is equal to 9 is 3, 2, because x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Okay, so we can write the intersection point is 3, 2. The intersection point is 3, 2. Okay. Yes. Therefore, the corner points are, so hereafter we can write, therefore the corner points are 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 3 and 3, 2 are the corner points. Okay, so here after the question is that we need to find Z maximum. Yes, the maximum value of Z occurs. We need to find Z maximum. Okay, so the common point 0, 5, 0, 3, 3, 2. So we know that Z is equal to, what is Z? Z in the question itself, Z is equal to 11x plus 7y. So hereafter just substitute the value of x and y here. Okay, suppose if you are just considering 0, 5, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 5. Just substitute here. So we will get a value of z. And hereafter just considering 0, 3 and just substitute the value of x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 3. We will get a value for z. Again, just use the same rule, that is substitute the value of x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2 here. You will get another value of z. Okay, so let me write here. So on the next step we can write z is equal to, that is at 0, 5 z is equal to 35. Z is equal to 35, and at 0, 3 z is equal to 21. At 0, 3 z is equal to 21. Okay, yes, z is equal to 21. Yes, z is equal to 21. And the next is at 3, 2. At 3, 2, the value of z is equal to 47. So hereafter, on the next step, we can write the z maximum is equal to, that is, so z maximum is equal to 47, that is occur at 3, 2. That occur at 3, 2. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, so for this question, option A is the correct answer. The maximum of z occurs at 3, 2. Yes.